Welcome back to Ingenious Accounts World. Systems of Accounting. We know that business transactions are recorded in the form of accounts, and we have discussed about the methods of classifying these accounts and what are the different types of accounts. Also the rules of accounting, that is the golden rules or the rules of debit and credit. Now the next step is to record them. For that we need a perfect and reliable system. Then the next question is, what are the systems of accounting? The systems of accounting are single entry system and double entry system. First one is single entry system. In the single entry system, normally a cash book and some personal accounts are maintained. Cash book for recording all the cash transactions, that is cash receipts and cash payments, and also some personal accounts and not any other accounts. At the same time, we know that there are many other accounts like assets, liabilities, expenses and incomes. But those accounts are not maintained in the single entry system. So, we cannot say it is a complete system. Not only that, sometimes for some transactions one aspect is recorded and for some other transactions both the aspects are recorded. That means there is no uniformity in the system. That means we cannot call it as a reliable system. Even then, many small organizations are following the single entry system of accounting. Then the next one is double entry system. As per this system, amounts for all the transactions must be entered in a minimum of two accounts. That is, one account must be debited and the other account must be credited. And both these debit and credit must be for the same amount. That means the double entry system is based on the dual aspect concept. As per the dual aspect concept, all the transactions have two aspects. That is, receiving aspect and giving aspect. The basic principle is, for every debit there must be an equivalent corresponding credit. So we can call it as a complete system, as for all the transactions both the aspects are recorded. And not only that, even the arithmetical inaccuracy can be checked out while preparing the trial balance. If there is any arithmetical inaccuracy, the total of both the sides of the trial balance, that is the total of the debit side and the total of credit side of the trial balance will not show the same amount. At that time, we can find out the arithmetical inaccuracy. That means double entry system is a reliable system, and mostly all the organizations are following the double entry system of accounting. We are also going to learn more about double entry method of accounting. And one more thing, the basis of accounting. On what basis we are going to record the transaction? From the viewpoint of the recognition of revenues and cost. At what time we are going to record the revenues and costs? For this there are two approaches. One is cash basis and the other one is accrual basis. Cash basis. Here the transactions are recorded at the time of cash settlement. When the cash is paid or when it is received. Only at that time we can record the transactions. Next one is accrual basis. On accrual basis, transactions, that is revenues and costs, must be recorded in the period in which they occur rather than when they are paid or received. That means expenses and revenues for a particular month must be recorded in that month itself, even if we are receiving or paying it in the next month. That means accrual basis follows the two of our concepts, that is realization concept and matching concept. As per the realization concept, all the revenues must be recorded when a legal right to receive it arises, and as per the matching concept, all the costs must be recorded when they are due for payment. That means we cannot accept cash basis for accounting, we can accept only accrual basis because of this realization and matching concept. That means we are going to learn more about the double entry system of accounting, or we are going to record the transactions in the double entry system of accounting, which is based on the dual aspect concept and on the accrual basis. That is all about the systems of accounting. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, comment and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you.